Whether you listen to music or you play an instrument, there is no denying that it can help us put our souls at ease and help our minds grow. But not all children have access to instruments or lessons. In 2017, violinist and educator Dr. Quentin Morris founded Key to Change in South King County with the goal of giving underserved youth and students of color opportunities to take violin and viola lessons. He joins me now. What a wonderful thing to do.
Thank you so much.
Instruments are expensive, lessons are cost prohibitive. Tell us what you saw that made you start Key for Change.
I started Key to Change back in 2017 after doing a 2-year world tour where I performed for students all over the world, and I was so inspired by what I saw. And of course, I reflected on my own childhood and growing up in South King County in Renton specifically, I didn't have access to a violin teacher in my neighborhood. I had to take 3 metro buses in order to get there.
Wow.
Yeah, to my teacher in Bothell. And sadly—
From Renton to Bothell?
Renton to Bothell.
And how old were you?
15, 16, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I worked a part-time job at McLennan Hardware, Ticketmaster, at Burger King in order to pay for my lessons. And so kind of reflecting on all of that, I thought, I want to start a violin studio where kids from South King County can come take really high-level lessons at an affordable rate.
So you took what was so hard for you, and I can't believe as somebody that young, a teenager no less, having that kind of focus, incredible, but you said, I don't want it to be that hard for others.
Right.
Tell me about some of the successes that you've seen happening in these kids' lives and how it all works.
Oh gosh, I mean, the successes have just been really fantastic. Where do we start? You know, we just had our first alumni from our program graduate from college.
Wow.
Yeah, she went to Johns Hopkins University for math.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and Peabody Conservatory for violin. She just graduated. Wow. So I think that's kind of the most kind of monumental, you know, success that we've had in our program. But other successes like students becoming more responsible, becoming more accountable for their actions, using music as a way to help their mental health, their emotional health. Students are learning a real sense of community in our program, and I think all of those are daily successes that we're seeing in our program. And I think for students of color, students who come from underserved communities, that's really important, where they feel like they can go somewhere where people care, not only just about their holistic selves, but also about just who they are as people and what they will become in life.
You can't do this alone. People obviously need to step up and help kids, and through helping them, we're making a better world, essentially. You have an event coming up. It's a fundraiser and performance. Will you tell me about it?
Sure. So this weekend at Benaroya Hall, we're partnering with Seattle Symphony, and we're holding a solo string festival where students will have an opportunity to get up on stage and perform for professional musicians. We'll give away prizes, we'll give away scholarships and all sorts of cool things that kids like. And then at the conclusion of the festival, we're having our fundraiser, which is also at Benaroya Hall, which allows us to be able to raise scholarship funds for students to continue to take lessons in our program.
I think it sounds like an incredible night, an inspiring night.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear more about it. But meantime, we actually have a very, very, very special gift for all y'all out there. One of your students, 8th grade violinist Avi Spillers, is here. Avi.
Yeah.
Avi is here to perform, and she's being accompanied by Jeffrey Liu. Abby, that was amazing. Such incredible work. And you said only 2 years she's been playing.
She's been playing for 2 years.
Well, clearly your work speaks for itself. Thank you for everything you do. And y'all, Spring Salon, the Solo String Festival competition and fundraiser will take place at Benaroya Hall on Sunday, May 7th. We're going to have all the information that you need on our website.